Radical.
Rey Mysterio was a wrestler I followed. And I followed this wrestler, and I really, this is one of my favorite wrestlers. One of my favorite pro wrestlers. Kind of like the underdog. You know, he was the underdog. He would get in there. He would take on guys that were like 6, 7 foot tall. And then he would struggle and struggle, but he would somehow do it. He would win. He would get the win, the West Coast Pop, the 619. Even though looking back, it kind of looked kind of silly. It seemed kind of silly, but I was all for it. I was all about it. Okay. But for the longest time, no one thought that he would win the big one, right? I mean, come on. He's like 5'3". Okay, he's muscular, but he's like 5'3". Ain't no way. Ain't no way Vinnie Mac gonna allow this individual to hold the prize, the gold belt. And it wasn't really the WWE title. It was like the WCW title. There were multiple titles at one point. I'm not sure if there still are multiple titles. I don't know even what they call them right now. I know there's it gets kind of confusing when you think about the titles and everything. But that time when I was watching, and I was watching it on satellite, Randy Orton, Kurt Angle, and Rey Mysterio, you didn't know what happened. You didn't know what happened. I really didn't know. A lot of people were like, okay, of course Rey's going to win this one. It's built up. You had the really sad passing of Eddie Guerrero, and it just felt like they were building Rey up to have that big win. But even till the end, I didn't know what happened. I just didn't know. Kind of like a lot of Cubs fans didn't know. They were like, maybe this is the year. Maybe this is the year, you know. But then Rey got it. 619, the pin, he got it. And I got up. And I was happy. I jumped up, and I didn't understand why I was so freaking happy. Because it's all scripted too. I mean, pro wrestling is scripted. But you got to understand, Rusty. I was following this wrestler for a long time. Big fan of this wrestler, you know. I'd like to get around to maybe, meeting Rey one day, getting an autograph, Followed him for a long time. And that moment, I shared in that victory. So I can understand it. I mean, everyone understands it when you can share in that victory and you feel like you're a part of it. But as time goes on, to be honest, I'm not really big into pro wrestling anymore. But at that time, I shared in that victory.